Hey yo, the Game and Bronc here with a new game, the Crusader Kings 2, and it's not really new, but it's new to me, and I'm excited to play it. I've put in about 29 hours, which means I'm far from an expert. This game is ridiculously thick. Like, if I would have showed you my first time through, where I lost my leader after like 30 minutes, he it was pretty pathetic. But let's hope that doesn't happen. That can happen at any time, especially since I've been really enjoying like creating my own leader and trying to see how long I can last. Typically, I don't last too terribly long, but it's been kind of fun. I think we're gonna play the Viking Age, which it's kind of neat for me. Like if we survive long enough, we can get from the Viking Age to the high. So you can really kind of play through. I do not yet own the Charlemagne DLC, but maybe in the future. So we're going to start the Viking Age. These are the ridiculously awesome characters of the Viking Age. Well, I don't say awesome, but like the Carlings have an immense kingdom. So like I think he's West Francia and East Francia, very strong. An interesting character is Halfdan Whiteshirt. He's the king of Jorvik, which is part of England. I don't actually know what this dude does. Holmgardr. I think that's a high chief in or a jarl of Holmgardr, which is Denmark. This is the emperor of the Byzantine Empire, and this is the Arabian Empire. So those are the main interesting characters. We are totally playing a custom game. We are going to play in my essentially my ancestral homeland, I guess, if you think about it that way. Uh, by ethnicity, I am German Bohemian, and which means German Czech, which is this area right here, Great Moravia, is the name of the current kingdom, which absolves fairly quickly. If actually, in most playthroughs I've played, that kind of gets broken up into Bohemia and anyway. The de jure kingdom is actually Bohemia, but Great Moravia is a county over here, or a duchy over here, and is a kingdom over here that actually has currently got us all swallowed up. But I think we are going to try and play through. Let's see. We could go as he's very well. The Kingdom of Great Moravia. Yes, yes, I know. Oh, so that's currently owned by this high chief, who's a Pomeranian, which is part of this area right here. Actually, is Pomerania. So that's interesting. But we're going to be playing in this county. We're gonna. I like this county a lot because it's got a major river, and it's mostly plains territory. So it's not the most defensible, but it's got more potential for a good economy, I guess. All right. And the winter climate is normal, so it's not like crazy like up here where the severe winter can really put a bash to you. We'll play as a Viking at some point though too. I'm sure. We'll see if I don't survive very long. We'll go play as a Viking instead. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Custom ruler design. Let's see what kind of crazy. We want to get somebody that doesn't look too goofy. They all look goofy. Who am I fooling here? Oh, that last guy wasn't too bad. We should have kept him. God, jowly much. Jesus. That guy with the angry eyes. Yes. All right. Well, let's click. Let's let's not get. Yeah, I like that better. Jesus, he looked like he was gonna rip somebody's face off. Let's see here. I don't like red hair. I mean, I like red hair, believe me, but I don't like that red hair. God, it's bright red. All right, I guess we're just gonna go with the brown. Brown hair is fine. Let's see here. Close. Yeah. Okay, I think I've scrolled through all 12 options now a couple times and haven't found anything that really jumped out at me, so I think we'll go with that. And I like that terrain background. That's nice. Good, good, good. Next. All right. I think our primary color is going to be maroon. I like the 8. I just know it by the number 8. That's a good one. I like number 1 to be my second color. And I'm going to just set color 3 as black. Whoops, coat of arms. I cannot change the layout or anything. I'm pretty much stuck with what I have here. So I think we're going to take the Howling Wolf. I think his icon. Yep, there it is, 2. And that's going to be our coat of arms for right now. Well, it'll be for this family's dynasty. That'll be their coat of arms. We're going to call ourselves Bluto. And then our dynastic name is going to be Beirtan. The Beirtan Dynasty. Which is really awful. Like, this is an unfortunate name for a man, but Bluto Beirtan. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on your point of view. I'm ready to kick my timer on here, though, so I don't ramble on and play on for like 2 hours, which has happened to me in this game easily. I'm going to set all my stats to 10 just to give myself good starting range. We're going to hope that we don't die. Oh, I can shift click. I'm still a total noob at this game, so pardon me. Okay, I've got all my... Oh, I got all my stuff there. I needed that. That's actually where it should be, because this is giving me a +1 intrigue, -1 stewardship. We don't want that. We're changing our educational skill. I'm gonna try and play a diplomat. Maybe. You know, maybe I want to go. We're gonna go with the brilliant strategist. I think that seems like the right choice. We are now 58. If you'll notice, like, as I moved my stats up and down, it took my age up and down. So you got to try it. Like, we're gonna try and create a character here that's not 150 years old. There are a couple of key stats. This is how you lower your age right here, by taking negative traits. A couple of key traits here that I do want my heirs to have. And I'm going to go through and pick those. God, I'd really like to take strong. I've never taken strong. It looks like such an awesome trait, but it always... We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see if we can't make strong work. Let's see. Lustful is really a good trait. There's nothing wrong with that one, actually. The Christian church hates you, but otherwise it's a good trait. So we might end up taking that. We're gonna take it. Lustful. I'm picking these traits. I don't know if you can actually read them, but strong gives me a +2 martial, +1 diplomacy, fertility boost, health boost, personal combat skill boost, attraction opinion goes up, vassal and tribal opinions go up. So that is all around a good stat, but it adds 40 years to my life for taking it. So to balance it out, we'll be taking some major negatives. And we also took lustful, which basically means the church hates me, but my fertility bumps up to an additional 20%. I need heirs because I'm going to be starting this game as a lone individual, and I need to pump out some heirs as quickly as I can. Let's see here. We got to take a couple other traits. I want ambitious. Gregarious is nice, but not a big deal. We're going to take one of these fighting traits. I usually take aggressive leader because all it does is lower my defense by 20% in combat, but it gives me 10 years back to my life. So we'll probably take that one here very soon. I'm going to try and get all the traits that I really want first. And I think I've got the 3 that I'm gonna roll with. I'm gonna go with a lustful, ambitious, strong character. I'm not gonna take any of the gregarious traits or anything like that. I'm just going to war elephant leader. Holy crap! Okay, yeah, I'm that'd be cool, but yeah, like I can't do that. I gotta okay, focus. We're gonna go ahead and take what is this? Winter Soldier. Okay. Um, let's see. Scarred. No, that's not what I want. I'm not a siege leader, though that'd be handy. We're going to be an aggressive leader because that takes us down 10 years of age. Because we are currently at 96, so we need to be looking at these green ones. Cruel gives me a plus to intrigue, a minus to diplomacy. I really don't want to hurt my diplomacy any more than I have to, and that's only for 5. Cynical. Okay, this gives me plus 2 intrigue and just hurts me with the church. Oh, that doesn't really bother me. We're going to go cynical. Since we are going to be a Slavic pagan anyhow, totally will be cynical Slavic pagan. Let's see, we're not craven. We're not, let's see, with deceitful, that's plus 3 intrigue to negative 2 diplomacy. I need to get my diplomacy scores higher. I don't want to go lower. Jesus. All right. It looks like we're going to come up here. We could be slow. But that would hurt all my stats. Damn it. A lot of times I try and take quicker genius, and we could be an ugly dwarf. That really, dwarf really sucks. That one hurts a lot. Let's see. Ugly is just a hit to diplomacy and attraction opinion. The dwarf actually hits your combat skills too. I'm going to go ugly. I are ugly. Not a surprise there. Let's see if I should have a lisp. Oh, that hits my diplomacy. Apparently, if somebody else that has a lisp, I get a plus 5 opinion bonus from them. Let's see. We're not going to be a hunchback because that hits my martial skill as well. Club-footed. God, these all kind of really well. They are negative traits for a reason. We're going to be a kinslayer, legitimized bastard. Gives me a minus 1 diplomacy. Kinslayer gives me a minus 3 diplomacy. So those both hit. And ugly gives me a minus 1 diplomacy. So you can see my diplomacy is down to 8. Luckily, brilliant strategist. No, not brilliant strategist. What pumps my... Oh, ambitious. Gives me plus 2. Strong gives me a plus 1. So that's plus 3. So I got a plus 3, but a minus a bunch. Okay. It could be a drunkard. That hurts our stewardship. We really don't want to do that either. We're not going to be incapable. We're going to be wounded for sure, though. Wounded is a trait that usually I can overcome. And if you do actually overcome being wounded, you can get the scarred trait, which if you're scarred, oddly enough, where is it? I just saw it here a second ago. Where's scarred? Here it is. Oddly enough, if you're scarred, you actually gain prestige monthly. So we're totally taking wounded and hoping that we get lucky and survive it. If we don't survive it, this will be a short playthrough. It's probably hope that we do. We could be possessed. That's not really helpful. A lunatic won't help me get married. We're going to be stressed. Because you can also overcome stress. So that takes us down to 38 years old. We are Bohemian Slavic religion. Yeah, oh God, we could pick. Like, we could be Aztec. That wouldn't be weird at all. All right, we're going to stay the normal Bohemian Slavic, Bluto Beirtan. His family he's got 0 sons and 0 daughters. He's not married currently. But we do have a great martial score, so we're going to hope that we can get our hands on some territory straight away. So we are now ready. Iron Man mode is enabled, so the data files are game data files have been altered in some way. Disabling achievements. Check so you don't have mod loaded. Oh, using ruler designer also disable achievements. Oh, that's fine. All right, so here we go. No, I want to save this as the gaming Bronc. Start Iron Man. Yeah, overwrite it. The reason there is another gaming Bronc file is because, like I said, I tried to play earlier for you and died within the half hour. So, welcome to Crusader Kings. Great. All right, so we got to pick an ambition. Straight away, the first thing we want to do is get married because I got to start producing heirs. I'm 38 years old and I have no wife. So we got to find ourselves a wife. We're going to actually try and search all in my religion group, in my culture group, that are not in prison, that are not married, that are an adult. And we're going to go with any because I am looking for the best stats I can find. Basically. Oh. We're looking for women. There, that's helpful. All right. She might be a good one. She's got a good intrigue score, but her stewardship score sucks. Really want to find somebody that can help me out in all facets here. She's got a hair lip. She's great eminence. That's awesome. Is that what I am? No. I'm a brilliant strategist. Okay. So she's got a big boost to her diplomacy score. That's what I was kind of, and a fertility boost. And she's lustful. She's a little shy, but she's got patient. Patient is a great stat. That's a nice trait to pass on. We might definitely could do something there. Ooh, this gal here's got some good traits. She's honest, cynical, so she's like us. Patient, again, great trait. Brave, excellent trait. And a charismatic negotiator. And she's got some kind of claim. Boy, that almost sounds too good to be true. Can I arrange a marriage with you? Yes, and yes. And I gain prestige from marrying into the house and marrying a relative of the High Chief of Silesia. Awesome. What do I know about him? He's just got daughters. Who's this chick that... No, stop it. Yeah, I'll get back to it. Who are you? Who are you? Your parents? Okay. Your brother is the High Chief. I see. Okay. So there's probably little or no chance of her inheriting, to be honest. But she gives me a significant boost in prestige right away, which is helpful because we will need that prestige to fabricate claims. So we are totally marrying into that family. That serves two purposes. We're going to get good stat boosts, good traits, with the exception of honest. I really don't care for honest because it drops my intrigue too. But yeah, patient and brave, awesome. Yes. Okay, we're gonna get that marriage going. Okay, none of these happen instantaneously because I have the game paused right now. At the beginning of the game, you usually want to start at pause because you got a number of things to take care of. So for one, sending a proposal for marriage. For two, I have open council positions, and I definitely don't want to be rolling with an open council position because I need to get these filled. So he's not going to like me very much. I need a marshal. Okay, I got a good marshal here. None of these people are going to like me. The only one that's imperative, though, that they love me is the spy master. Because if he hates me or she hates me, the spy master doesn't like me. I could end up dead very soon. Luckily, our spy master has a fairly good opinion of us. We're probably going to lose that spy master though, so we got to be ready to call a new one. Otherwise, my courtiers don't like me, and mostly my courtiers don't like me because I just became their king. Now, I am also an infidel, according to my chancellor, so he's Christian. Yep, he's Catholic. Okay, so some of my courtiers won't like me for different reasons. And he's ambitious too, so he's not going to like me because we're both ambitious. Short reign is the biggest thing. He's chaste and I'm lustful. Obviously, he doesn't care that I'm all about, having a good time. Zealous for cynical. My mayor somehow likes me, even though that mostly because of his stewardship. I promoted him to steward, gives me a plus 15 on that. Looks like he's content too, so that gives me a plus 50. Okay, good. I'd like to have all the heirs of that mayor, that city, to be content. That'd be excellent. Me and the spy master are in good. All right. Well, we didn't get too screwed with our starting people here, so that's nice. We definitely didn't do ourselves any favors with our chancellor. We'd definitely like to get a new chancellor, but we are going to start fabricating claims straight away. We would desperately like to get our hands on a new territory as quickly as we can. This one here being optimal. So we're going to start fabricating a claim there. We're going to start training troops in Pleasant, which is our home county. Let me change the map so that you can see them. So currently we're all in this brownish color. That is the color of the Kingdom of Moravia. That's currently the kingdom we are serving it under. And this is our county here, Pleasant. We're going to have our steward collect taxes. We're going to have our spy master study technology down here in the Constantinople. Whoa, we're all over the map. Then we got Bavaria to our south here, Sorbia to our north. I believe that Green Kingdom is Pomerania. Remember, this High Chief is a Pomeranian, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. We'd like to annex him instead of letting him join Pomerania. And we're going to have our diviner here, research cultural tech. So that's how we're going to start. I do have a bunch of minor titles I can award. I do have Budavaj is set as a commander. He's got a good martial skill. Let's see if I got anybody else here that can. Vladimir, my diviner, actually has got a good martial skill. So I'll set him as a commander as well. That increased his opinion of me up to a positive 1. I am actually going to work on increasing the opinion of both my chancellor and marshal too right now. So we're going to set a regent. That is, if my character dies before he has had time to grow his sons to an age, to be of age, the regent would take over. And we're going to appoint this chancellor as our regent, which would then pop him up over the negative threshold. But not only that, he's also got the most. No, he doesn't. Actually, we're gonna appoint our. We could appoint our diviner regent. We're not going to appoint a regent right now. We actually don't want any of them to be. But this guy can be the cupbearer. That takes him to 0. That's where we need him. Cupbearer gives him a plus 15 opinion. Perfect. And we need to overcome a negative 24 here. So champion will get us 20. And then we can appoint him master of the blade or bow too. So currently our marshal, Yaroslav, is going to be our champion. We're going to say he's also the best with the sword. He's envious and slothful though. And he's a defender. So we're going to say he's best with the bow. I believe those are both the same. Yep, he's best with the bow. So we're gonna say he's the best bowman. Since he's a defender, that seems a little bit more probably up his alley. So we're gonna call him the master of the bow. I don't think I have anybody old enough to be a venerable elder, which gives them a plus 15 opinion boost. But you have to be 55 years of age or older, or 50 years of age or older. We're not going to designate Master of Blade, Regent, or any of that. All our courtiers like us, well, except him, who's got an opinion of 0. But that's helpful. We got that. We're going to lose our title on succession if we don't have an heir. So here we go. I usually play at 3 clicks unless... Okay, we got married, so we're gonna. You can take 10 gold, or you can take prestige boost. We take the prestige boost there. Strong Chief Bluto, peace be with you. I accept the suggestion of Bluto and Previsek getting married. Excellent. I know I'm not saying names right. I'm just reading them quickly. Previsek has arrived at my court. Hostovit Premelstead has arrived at my court, but somebody left. My council position is open again. Hostovit left my court and then came back to my court, so I have to reappoint him our spy master, which is definitely what we want. I want him researching technology. There we go. Bluto has fulfilled his ambition to be married, so we get to pick a new ambition. Bluto needs to have a son, so let's have a son, shall we? Bluto is lustful, so hopefully, and Bluto is lustful, so hopefully that will go quite quickly. We're really hoping that we can score the heir to our kingdom very fast, especially since there's not really much else going on. High Chief Necklin of Bohemia, basically our High Chief, founded the Independence from Moravia faction. So we can check our factions out up here. The faction also ended very quickly. Okay, so something happened here in Praha, which is the capital of Bohemia, that the faction began and end with High Chief Necklin. So, oh, I paused the game accidentally. Of course, he's 67 years old. Let's see. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. This is why I usually die. I saw it. We just had a message from High Chief Necklin pop up, but we didn't answer it in time. So if you don't answer your messages in time, you lose them. And we just lost one there. So I'm going to turn the speed down a little bit. I'm trying to multitask, and I'm not really very good at it. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. So many people begging my attention. It's ridiculous, right? Like, I'm so popular. Shut up. There's not a chance. All right, let's see. We got our speed crank back up. I'm fully focused here again. Bohemia did achieve independence from Greater Moravia. So now we scroll out here, we'll see this is Bohemia. We'll also see that Nasini achieved independence from Moravia. So the faction that began here in Bohemia and Praha got support over here and then broke away. So yes, here's a message from our High Chief. They want to offer me the position of commander, and of course I'll accept because that gives me a wage. So now I'm making some money. I'd like to be appointed to Marshal, but I'm okay with them not appointing me until I can select that ambition. Because then when I achieve an ambition, I score piety or prestige each time. And we really want to get our line of succession drawn, so I'd really love it here if my wife would conceive for me a son. Let's see here. Bluto has become a commander. Great. I'm actually going to crank the speed up here a little bit because we really need to conceive a son. Book without a title is pushed into the hands by a hooded man, clad in midnight blue. Something was said, but was lost in the confusion. The book was still there. Hey, wait, gain 20 piety, or I can gain 0.05 piety monthly and 0.05 prestige. It wants me to read it. The old wound is finally healed, leaving a grotesque scar. Excellent. So we're no longer wounded. We will now gain prestige monthly. Excellent. We survived our wound. That is key. Fate smiles on us as Przebek is pregnant. I can't say her name. We got +5 prestige there. Our wound is now gone. We are stressed. And we are ugly, but we are now scarred and ugly. So we have that going for us. Constantinople's full of wonderful technology, our spy master says. So we have achieved some technology. We have lots of technology to build. The book is gibberish, but also enlightening. Even if I struggle with some chapters, its mystery still engrosses me. Something is concealed in the book's language, and I am determined to find out. The secret will be mine soon. Or the book's secret still eludes me. The book will be studied thoroughly, or intense study of the book will follow me. I think we're going to go with the book's secret still. I think we're going to go, the secret will soon be mine. It kind of falls with what our answer previously was, so we're going to do that. We have an heir. That's nice. So we now have an heir. We had a daughter, unfortunately. Her name being Jitka. Okay, well, we're going to roll with that. That's fine. Jitka. The secret within the book still eluded me after several weeks of wasted time and wasted ink. The man couldn't be anything but a maniac, filling precious parchment with malarkey incomprehensible symbols. But I did gain the trait Scholar, which is excellent. I got +3 learning, and if they have the same trait as me, I'll get a +20 opinion boost. Nice. And I get to pick again. So we can go with the book's secret eludes me. So we're going to go with that. Let's check. Did I get that trait Scholar? I'd like that trait. That was a nice trait. Scarred. Yes, I did. I did score the trait Scholar. We also have some technology here we can perk up. Let's see where we're at. Okay, over here. We are going to go with military organization because it affects the whole army. And at level 1, I get +6.2% morale, +12.5% supply, and 150% for retinaes. I am not actually a master of this game, so I don't know exactly what all that means. I just get the general gist that since that one affects a lot of things, I like the idea that it affects multiple things, so I took that one. It took me several weeks before the mystery of the book revealed itself. The gibberish parts were encoded, and after many hours trying to decipher the code, I managed to break it and construct a key to make the book easier to read. The mystery is still not solved. I've become a mystic. Excellent! Oh, this is as good as it could be for me, really. +1 stewardship, +2 learning, +20 same trait. Opinion. Excellent. So we got a good event, really, proc for us early on, which is nice. A daughter was born to Hostovit, our spy master. Okay, so he's married to Malaslava, which is why he left our court for that brief period. A son, Hostovitz had a son and a daughter. That's great. Good. Our spy master is, let's check here. Let's see. Chief Necklin, our spy master was the heir to Chief Necklin, who just died. So our spy master is High Chief Hostovit, who really is not a very good marshal or diplomat. He's simply an intriguing character. So we now have open spaces on our council. We'll appoint the spy master. Let's hope it's somebody that's not awful. And okay, Borovage actually is going to be Oh, it's the son of Hostovit. Okay, well, we liked your dad. We'll like you. Glad you could join us. All right, now let's send him again. We want to study technology. Got to get down here to Constantinople. Did I send you to the right place? Please tell me I did. Yep, Constantinople. We want you studying technology in Constantinople. That is the best place for us to study, considering we have zero technology. Hostovista left our court to become the High Chief. Rajman Primosid left our court. Bozislav Primosid left our court. But we kept his son, which is nice. So that will foster a positive opinion. Yep, we're both cynical. We have good. Yeah, we're good. Me and the High Chief, we're in like Flint. So we're really. Oh, we got a message from the High Chief already. He's gonna point. Ooh. He's going to appoint me to Marshal. To the Rye Scholar Bluto, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I'd like to appoint you a Marshal. What do you say? Accept. Yes, the appointment of Marshal and Champion. The levy situation in Praha is not entirely hopeless, but close enough. I'll do my best to revive the situation. Hopefully my liege will see some results soon. Okay, as long as no one meddles with my plans. Okay, so it's apparently we have a bit of a situation in Praha where I've been stationed to recruit troops. I imagined a situation which became more and more intimidating with an outcome that could mean life or death. I swallowed hard and decided that I would run away. No, definitely not running away. Stay put and fight. We want to be brave. Excellent. I've gained the brave trait. The brave trait is clearly +2 martial skill. Awesome. Awesome trait. That cranks our martial skill up to 25. Fantastic. Now, if my wife would become pregnant again, that would be the boon of all boons. You see what's ringing there is my alarm that tells me I've already played this game for half an hour and I need to wrap this episode up. So I'm going to crank the speed down here to a modest 3 clicks, which is where I normally play so I don't lose out on a bunch of things. And we gained another boost to technology from Constantinople. Excellent. So we got that going for us, which is nice. And before we go today, we're going to go ahead and throw that boost in. So we got we're going to go ahead and take a +2 construction, which covers a broader range of topics here. So we're going to take that. Oh, we can take another one if we want. I think castle tax increase might be nice when I build a castle in my deal. What's improved keeps do? It allows me to build some different structures. I think I'll look over some of those before we come back next time, and I think this is a good place for us to conclude. I hope you enjoy. I've not really played too much of Crusader Kings 2, but it strikes me as a fun game to see how long we can last. And this time I'm not dead inside the first 30 minutes, so this will be a lot more fun for me. So if you enjoy this game or not, please let me know. You can leave a comment in the comments section. I appreciate it. Like or subscribe as you feel called. Also really nice. And until next time, comrades, game on.